A remarkable transaction took place this week, with a unique artifact, a fascinating piece of Mafia history, changing hands. The mob reporter here with a look at the custom-made armored car of a Mafia boss from southern Italy made back in 1980 that went up for auction. It has a fascinating list of features: armor plating, bulletproof glass, bomb-proof tires, fire suppression system, an intercom system, external speakers, soundproofing in the trunk. Good Lord, just think about that one for a moment. The car once belonged to this man, Franco Muto, the boss of an Ndrangheta clan in Calabria known as the King of the Fish, because he controlled the economic spinoff of the bountiful seas along the upper Tyrrhenian coast of Cosenza in Calabria, from the fish to tourism to waste disposal. Muto was arrested in 2016 after a 30-year reign when the army surrounded his town of Cetraro to make sure no one escaped. Dozens were arrested and millions of euros worth of assets were seized. The top catch of the day was Muto himself. He was called the boss of one of the most important families of the Ndrangheta. The famed anti-mafia prosecutor Ndrangheta himself said Muto had absolute control of the territory, almost even controlling its breath. Afterwards, police gloated by publicly showing off Muto's fancy Jeep that was among the property and assets seized. But it is a much older and far more interesting car that I want to tell you about. This Alfa Romeo Alfetta 2000 was popular as a standard police car at the time, but this white model with two-tone brown velour interior was a subtle fashion statement, but definitely not a mark of luxury. It seemed designed to be low-key, understated, easily blending into the traffic of Calabria. A closer look, however, reveals special modifications that a Mafia boss at such an unstable time might enjoy. The car weighs 3,331 pounds, more than 800 pounds of that being metal armor plating added aftermarket. Heavy bulletproof glass can be seen mounted on the interior of the original windows. There's a telecommunications system and an intercom that connects to the outside world through a speaker.
And I can talk to you without opening my windows.
This was pretty high-tech for the time. There are additional locks, such as one added to the gas tank. With a 5-speed manual transmission, its instrumentation shows a 200 kilometers per hour speedometer. Included in the sale are Italian registration documents, signed by Franco Muto himself. Also in the trunk are old Italian newspapers from the era. It was put up for auction on the car sales site bringatrailer.com with no reserve bid. It was a spirited auction this week. People watching it online had a blast making mob jokes as the bids came and went. It sold to the highest bidder for $11,750. That seems like a steal. Franco Muto made headlines again last year when he convinced judges to let him out of prison because of his poor health. At the age of 80, he begged them, "Let me die at home." His release sparked outrage and indignation. A Mafia boss of his caliber, complained a member of the Anti-Mafia Commission, doesn't retire, and his influence never wanes. Let's just hope that he doesn't want his old car back, because it's rare and resilient and decidedly old school, just like its former owner. Thanks for watching.